Good morning, my dear students. In the chapter Lifelines of National Economy, today we will discuss about waterways and airways. Since time immemorial, India was one of the seafaring countries. Its seamen sailed far and near, thus carrying and spreading Indian commerce and culture. Waterways are the cheapest means of transport. They are most suitable for carrying heavy and bulky goods. It is the fuel efficient and environment friendly mode of transport. India has inland navigation waterways of 14,500 km in length. Out of these, only 5,685 km are navigable by mechanized vessels. The following waterways have been declared as the national waterways by the government. The Ganga River between Allahabad and Haldia, 1,620 km, national waterways number 1. The Brahmaputra River between Sadia and Dhubri, 891 km, national waterways number 2. The West Coast Canal in Kerala, 205 km, national waterways number 3. Specified stretches of Godavari and Krishna rivers along with Kakinada Puducherry stretch of canals, 1078 km, national waterways number 4. Specified stretches of river Brahmani along with the Madai river, 588 km, national waterways number 5. Apart from these, India's trade with foreign countries is carried out from the ports located along the coast. 95% of the country's trade volume, 68% in terms of value, is moved by sea. Major seaports in India. With a long coastline of 7,516.6 km, India is dotted with 12 major and 187 notified non-major or minor intermediate ports. These major ports handles 95% of India's foreign trade. Kandla in Kutch was the first port developed soon after independence to ease the volume of trade on the Mumbai port in the wake of loss of Karachi port to Pakistan after partition. Kandla is a tidal port. It caters to the convenient handling of export and imports of highly productive granary and industrial belt stretching across the states of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan and Gujarat. Mumbai is the biggest port with a spacious, natural and well-sheltered harbour. The Jawaharlal Nehru port was planned with a view to decongest the Mumbai port and serve as a hub port for this region. Marmagaon port, Goa, is the premier iron ore exporting port of the country. New Mangalore port located in Karnataka caters to the export of iron ore concentrates from Kundremukh mines. Kochi is the extreme southwestern port located at the entrance of lagoon with a natural harbour. Tuticorin in Tamil Nadu is the extreme southeastern port. This port has a natural harbour and rich hinterland. Chennai is one of the oldest artificial ports in India. It is ranked next to Mumbai in terms of volume of trade and cargo. Visakhapatnam is the deepest landlocked and well protected port. This port was originally conceived as an outlet for iron ore exports. Paradip port located in Odisha specializes in the export of iron ore. Kolkata is an inland riverine port. This port serves a very large and rich hinterland of Ganga-Brahmaputra basin. Being a tidal port, it requires constant dredging of Hooghly. Haldia port was developed as a subsidiary port in order to relieve growing pressure on Kolkata port. Airways. The air travel today is the fastest, most comfortable and prestigious mode of transport. It can cover very difficult terrains like high mountains, dreary deserts, dense forests and also long oceanic stretches with the great sea. This is very useful in northeastern part of the country with the presence of big rivers, dissected relief, dense forest, frequent flood and international frontiers. Air travel has made access easier. Air travel is not within the reach of the common people. It is only in northeastern states that special provisions are made to extend the services to common people. Communication. Ever since human spread appeared on the earth, they have used different means of communication. But the pace of change has been rapid in modern times. Long distance communication is far easier without physical movement of the communicator or receiver. Personal communication and mass communication, including television, radio, press, films, etc., are the major means of communication in the country. The Indian Postal Network is the largest in the world. It handles parcel services as well as personal written communications. Cards and envelopes are considered first class mail and are airlifted between stations covering both land and air. The second class mail include book packets, registered newspapers and periodicals. They are carried by surface mail covering land and water transport to facilitate quick delivery of mails in large towns and cities. 6 mail channels have been introduced recently. They are called Rajdhani Channel, Metro Channel, Green Channel, Business Channel, Bulk Mail Channel and Periodical Channel. India has one of the largest telecom networks in Asia. Excluding urban places, more than two-thirds of our villages in India have already been covered with the subscriber trunk dialing or STD telephone facility. Mass communication provides entertainment and creates awareness among people about various national programs and policies. All India Radio or Agashawani broadcast a variety of programs in national, regional and local languages for various categories of people. Doordarshan, the national television channel of India, is one of the largest terrestrial networks in the world. India publishes a large number of newspapers and periodicals annually. They are of different types depending upon their periodicity. India is the largest producer of feature films in the world. It produces short films, video feature films and video short films. The Central Board of Film Certification is the authority to certify both Indian and foreign films in India. International trade. The exchange of goods among people, states and countries is referred to as trade. The market is a place where such exchanges take place. Trade between two countries is called international trade. Export and import are the components of international trade. The balance of trade of a country is the difference between its export and import. When the value of export exceeds the value of imports, it is called favorable balance of trade. If the value of imports exceeds the value of exports, it is termed as unfavorable balance of trade. India has trade relations with all the major trading blocs and all geographical regions of the world. Tourism as a trade. Tourism in India has grown substantially over the last 3 decades. More than 15 billion people are directly engaged in the tourism industry. Tourism also promotes national integration, provides support to local handicrafts and cultural pursuits. It also helps in the development of international understanding about our culture and heritage. Foreign tourists visit India for heritage tourism, ecotourism, adventure tourism, cultural tourism, medical tourism and business tourism. There is a vast potential for development of tourism in all parts of the country. Efforts are being made to promote different types of tourism for this upcoming industry. Thank you.